What is going on, you quality lot? Quality XA here today, and today I am bringing you guys a brand new video on Destiny, and we are talking about Destiny's new hotfix, the 2.5.0.2 patch. Now, this is pretty much everything what we have so far. There are some stuff that is actually left out and yet to be revealed on the 14th on February, sorry. And yeah, anyways guys, let's get right into this. I'm not going to hold you back, and yeah, starting off with the shotguns. So, there's been significantly decreased magnetism / AA when firing from the hip, decreased in-air accuracy, removed precision damage from shotguns excluding the chaperone. So the chaperone is the only shotgun that will actually get precision damage now, so be able to get a bonus damage for hitting the head, whereas all the other shotguns you're better off just shooting in the body. There's been a 20% buff to shotgun damage ... in PvE, increased ADS time for the rangefinder perk on shotguns by 25%, removed agility decrease. Now, that is actually quite a good nerf for the shotguns, because it's not completely destroying the shotguns. It's allowing them to still be used in Crucible, but it would have been nice to see a damage debuff or a range. Something like that would have been cool, but I suppose that would completely destroy the way shotguns are. So I'm kind of glad what they've done, especially with the in-air accuracy. That was well needed. Now anyways, onto the pulse rifles. So, there's been a reduced rate of fire for the low impact pulse rifles, such as the Clever Dragon or the Grasp of Malok, by 7.7% or 1 frame. Pulse rifles across the board have had their flinch reduced. High caliber rounds are not as effective as what they used to be. We have an increased rate of fire for high impact pulse rifles by 5.3%, and in-air accuracy has actually been increased, which again, something that has been well needed for the pulse rifles, and that will make them a lot more useful when you're jumping from a building. You're trying to get that last shot on someone just before they get around the corner, and you'll be able to shoot them. So really, really good. And yeah, that increased rate of fire for the high impact pulse rifles by 5.3%, that is going to be absolutely incredible. Obviously, there are going to be a lot more people using the high impact pulse rifles now, and yeah, just changing the meta up. We also have auto rifles. Now, this has been my favourite buff, and Surus Regime is back, baby. That's all you have to say. So you got increased base damage of low ROF archetype, increased critical multiplier from 1.25 to 1.3, and in-air accuracy has also been increased. So the critical multiplier going up by 0.5, that is going to be destructive, especially when using Surus Regime, Monte Carlo. If you're getting like the critical multiplier with that, you're going to be dealing some serious damage. Hand cannons, you've significantly increased initial shot accuracy, reduced base range by 5 meters, reduced the max range damage reduction from 50% to 33%. So quite a good nerf that has been needed for the hand cannons. Some hand cannons, such as the Paladrone, have been really overpowered, but now if you're too far away, you only deal a certain amount of damage, which is great. Obviously, the closer you get, then you should be able to use them. You don't want them to be competitive with like close range weapons. You want them to be in that medium bracket, because that's what hand cannons are. And now, scout rifles, the only buff what we got for them is in-air accuracy increased, which is great. That means all of the other scout rifles are going to be able to keep up with the Mida multi-tool when in air, because the Mida, when you're in air, is absolutely incredible. Honestly, especially when you're using a warlock and you're drifting and then you drop from a high area, you can honestly hit so many bullets with that thing. Now onto some other changes. So we have Crucible special ammo. Players start matches with special ammo but lose it after dying. Special crates spawn every 60 seconds. Reduce radius for special ammo drops for teammates when you pick up ammo. And players only start with special on the first round in Elimination and Trials of Osiris. So, really good changes there. I really like the fact how when you die, you have to go and find some more special ammo. But they have made the spawn go from a couple of minutes to 60 seconds, which means you will be able to find special ammo more frequently, but As soon as you're dead, that's it, you've lost your special ammo, which I think is a great change, because I do believe special ammo is overpowered. In my opinion, it's more used than primary. Primary is kind of in the name, you should use that as your primary weapon. So we have some class changes. So for the Hunter, Hungering Blade for the Blade Dancer is now immediately grants health instead of regenerating health. Shields no longer regenerate on kill. Throwing Knife does solar damage, an excellent adjustment there. Blink will be adjusted. Exact changes are still to be announced. So I really enjoy the fact how the Throwing Knife does solar damage now. Again, something that's been needed, and it will do some awesome damage when you do use that, because obviously it's going to be like a drinker of health. It's going to take like 2 bits of health down every second, which will be awesome. So the Warlock, reduced Stormcaller melee range. Well, that has been needed. Landfall now reduces the total time in Storm Trance. Blink will be adjusted in the next update, but no details were mentioned. And for the Titan, Juggernaut disables quicker in midair. Juggernaut cannot be activated in midair. Now onto one of the exotics what we have. So we've got the Universal Remote, precision damage only active when aiming down sights. So similar to how the Chaperone is, where you can only get the precision damage. But like I said, Universal Remote, you have to be aiming down sight. We've also got the Truth, Shinobu's Vow, and the Young Wolf's Howl. They are getting changes, but we currently do not know what they are. So really good. And yeah, that's pretty much the update. If you guys wanted to check any of the patch notes for yourself, there is a link in the description below where you guys can check it. It's on Planet Destiny, and it's an absolutely excellent article for you guys. And as always, please do subscribe if you guys are new around here. And don't forget to smash that like button. Let's try and smash 50 likes on this video. And as always, guys, peace out. Let me know what change was your favourite, and I hope you enjoyed.